My name is Lisa. I'm a girl in my 20s, living with my family in our lovely countryside house on the outskirts of the city. My family consists of my parents, my little brother Lucas, and my sister Emma, who is 16 years old. I've always loved horror stories. I enjoy listening to them on podcasts or reading them online, especially the ones about ghosts, jinn, and mysterious creatures. I never expected to live one of those stories myself, until the unexpected happened. One day, I came home after a long day at work, and my father greeted me with a mysterious smile, saying, "I booked us a weekend stay at a hotel in the Montevald forest." I loved the idea. I've always been enchanted by the thought of staying in nature, the gentle breeze, the utter calm. Even though forests can be eerie, they have an irresistible beauty. But that trip was nothing like I imagined. On our way to the hotel, about 35 kilometers away, our car suddenly broke down. We were deep in the forest, and darkness was slowly creeping in. We managed to fix the car with difficulty, but the sun had already set, and all we could see ahead were shadows. My father, Robert, was driving very cautiously while I stared out the window. And then I saw him. A man in a black coat, his face hidden, but he was smiling only at me. I saw him at least 4 times. The same smile, the same look. I felt something cold in my veins, but I convinced myself it was just an illusion. At last, we reached the hotel. It was an old building with beautiful classic architecture. My father booked 3 rooms, one for him and my mother, Anna, a second for Emma and Lucas, and the third one just for me. My room number was 88, a number that would haunt me forever. I was utterly exhausted and fell asleep quickly. And in my sleep, the man came to me again, but this time, he was holding a bloody axe, smiling at me and whispering in a terrifying voice, "If you don't leave this hotel, you'll all die. Beware." I woke up in a panic. My heart was racing. Should I tell my father or keep it to myself? I decided to stay silent. Maybe it was just a nightmare. The next morning, my father asked me to wake up Emma and Lucas. I knocked on their door. Emma opened it, yawning. But to my surprise, Lucas wasn't in the room. We started looking for him. Finally, we found him in the hotel's garden, smiling and talking to no one. My father asked angrily, "Why did you leave the room alone?" Lucas answered innocently, "A man woke me up. And when I stood up, I found myself here." No one believed him, but I knew. Something strange was happening here. After breakfast, we went for a short walk in the forest. While walking, I saw a massive tree with a strange hollow. My curiosity led me to enter, and there he was, that same man. He didn't smile this time. He grabbed my hand tightly and said, "I warned you. Now, you'll regret it." Then he let out a scream so loud it knocked me unconscious. I woke up alone, deep in the forest. No one was around. I searched for my family, to no avail. I returned to the city and reported everything to the police, but the shock came when the officer said, "Montevald Hotel? It's been abandoned for 3 years." One of the officers accompanied me there, and the hotel was exactly as described, ruined and deserted, with no sign of any guests. My family had vanished completely, and now I live alone. No one believes me, but I still hear whispers at night. Sometimes I wake up and find the number 88 carved into my bedroom walls. Sometimes I feel someone watching me from the shadows. Am I next? If you've read or listened to this story, beware of room 88. Don't go near that hotel. And don't trust the smiles in the forest, because some warnings are not just nightmares. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any upcoming mysterious tales. And leave us a comment. Do you think Lisa was imagining things? Or is there a real secret behind Montevald Hotel? See you in the next story, unless the forest takes you first.